2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes out there with Harper. Then there's Murray. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center. And he gets it to go. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas. But it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
And here's Harper from the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Edwards, such a terrific athlete. He can stop and pop those in with ease.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Murray for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Murray's got 5 points so far.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Outside Harper, the tray, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's tipped. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Three EDs checked in for Minnesota. Bones Highland comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Toronto also making a switch. Sabonis, he's checked in for Thompson.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through contact and gets the shot.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson, who's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosumu in for McDaniels. And the Raptors also making a change. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That's tipped. Murray outside. From downtown. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Murray following the 3 by Minnesota. Buries it from three-point range.
Murray saw the 3 made on the other end and decided to come right back with payback and get one of his own.
Here's Dosumu. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves trail by 6. High post shot. And he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 7 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
And the Raptors call time here. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Christian Brown's checked in for Sabonis. Walter comes in for Monk. And it's Pritchard in for Murray. And Toronto has possession following the 3 by Minnesota. He gets it in there. 11 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Anderson kicks to Reed. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Walter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Lays it up off the glass. Reed's got his second bucket.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Walter, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Anderson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Basket good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the right side. And here's Harper from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harper's got 14 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points.
29, the Raptors 35.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Scotty Barnes is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Shireman in at the 2-guard spot. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you guys.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Shireman, good. Shireman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the Timberwolves call time here. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Randall. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pritchard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got 8 points. And already we have a pretty significant lead on the scoreboard here in this NBA Cup championship game.
Well, you expect this kind of effort level with a prize on the line. They don't just want to win this cup. They want to win it emphatically, sending a message to the whole league that they are for real.
Reed up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Raptors call time here. Clark Naz Reid, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
And finished off by Anderson.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power-mo.
Barnes outside. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Buries the long-range jumper. Shireman's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Raptors. Highland deciding where to go with it. For 3, connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
McDaniels finds Anderson. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Randall's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And it's Walter in for Murray.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Stolen away. Thompson with it. Guarded now by... that was terrific!
Walter.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Randall outside. Lets it fly. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Oh boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Raptors leading by 11. Right wing. Mamukelashvili passes to Thompson, and he makes that one. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas. Nice drive by the big man. Thompson showing some agility right there.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Bounce pass from Randall. Now here's Anderson. He's guarded closely, and Randall throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Wasted no time on that one. Shireman's got 10 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Randall passes to Anderson. From deep. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Randall.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Back them up. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Up in time. It just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And the first half is now in the books. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Ball movement was a real factor for them. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's never. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Raptors leading by 13. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Outside, Edwards. Edwards, he is a cruiser.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
Over to the wing. Here's Mamukelashvili. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Mamukelashvili has got his second bucket of the night. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Randall. And it's McDaniels in for Dosunmu. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Murray against DiVincenzo. And it's Jamal Murray with the three. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Minnesota again turning it over. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you take a look at Barnes. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final... list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And it's sent back by Sabonis. Raptors leading by 23. Puts it up. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 8th assist in the game. And the Timberwolves call time here. Well, this NBA Cup final clearly hasn't been the game we had hoped for. It's been a lopsided affair.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but hey, there's still time. I would try my best to cut into the lead and, at the very least, play for pride.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in, and it's Clark in for Edwards.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Minnesota's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Drops in the tray.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Drills it from outside. Barnes has got 6 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Sabonis. Doesn't go that time. Reed with the defensive effort. McDaniels finds Conley. Clark into the lane.
Always judicious with the rock. Conley looks to make high-quality passes to ready shooters.
Brown off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Sabonis. Nice jump shot. Good. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's a tough shot by Sabonis. Not easy at all, but He's capable because of his concentration.
And it's sent back by Sabonis. Both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bellinger, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And here's Barnes for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Bellinger. And it's Reed penetrating. And Barnes sends it back. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Sabonis with the steal. Pushing it up. Pass to Walter. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Walter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Clark for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Toronto. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Walter. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. That shot wide open. And that's now 10 points for Dosunmu. Dosunmu's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Out to the right wing. Here's Walter. Taken away. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's the 3. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Got that one up quick.
And not really the strength of his game, but Barnes making a statement there.
Island with it to the paint. A nice shot by Bellinger.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
And here's Barnes for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Barnes has got 15 points in just the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Walter, good.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Highland. Got a piece of it. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Walter's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Raptors. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movements.
The wide open look here for Highland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
From outside the arc, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice assist by Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo, they call him. That's one of his specialties, dropping down.
Walter, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into it. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Barnes outside. For the three, Anderson with the block.
Stellar D from Anderson right there. Sometimes players, I think, underestimate his length.
Assisted by Kyle Anderson.
Highland against Pritchard. Stolen by Highland. Fast break, here we go. It's blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Shireman, defended by Dosunmu. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the game. Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
But you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it. Winning in strong fashion, a relentless effort notches a W
for the Raptors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally, and the win comes. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
McDaniels on the wing. And again, it's Minnesota.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Outside, Sabonis. From past the arc, it falls.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long.